Yeah, I can barely stand the shape I'm in. This burning in my chest, frustration setting in. She's my disease within. Oh, oh, oh. Go on and strike that match. Depression setting in. Just let the fire in. She said, baby, I'm no good for you. But she don't know I'm fireproof. I'm a mess, so I tell myself to forget about you, but I can't let go. You're the high that keeps me low. I can feel your drug take hold. Sticking underneath my skin. You're my disease within. Frustration setting in. I can't stand the shape I'm in. Yeah, she's all I ever wanted, and it's so easier to sleep at night. And the words she said keep ringing in my head. On and on and on and on it goes. Baby, I'm no good for you. Yeah, I'll only end up burning you. She said maybe I'm no good for you. Hey, but don't you know I'm fireproof? So tell me now, 'cause I just can't pretend. You and I, we know exactly how the story ends. Up in flames, right before my eyes. In the end, you're only gonna burn me alive. Whoa, baby, I'm no good for you. Whoa, but don't you know I'm fireproof? Baby, I'm no good for you. Yeah, I'll only end up burning you. She said maybe I'm no good for you. Hey, but don't you know I'm fireproof? So tell me now, 'cause I just can't pretend. But don't you know I'm fireproof? Up in flames, and now the story ends. But don't you know I'm fireproof?
Are you fireproof? Because I definitely am not. All right, here we go. Sunday, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Little windy here. Sorry, I'm late getting this stream up and running. I know I'm like 40 minutes late. I was having some technical difficulties with our new game we're going to be starting. Um, but I solved them. I figured it out. We're good to go. Won't mind me. I'm always snacking here. But we figured it out. We're gonna be starting the Mass Effect series. It's like my best, one of my favorite series of games. It's what really got me into RPGs. Um, and it's such a good story until the end ish. But besides that, it's good. It's great. Um, while I'm ranting here, I just want to give a big thank you to every single person that was in stream yesterday. It was probably the best stream I've ever had in the 2 months, almost 2 months of doing this. Um, 13 followers. You guys just set my follow alerts off.
And
Oh,
here we go.
hi, Josh.
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
I hope you're hungry
Just
for nothing.
underscore Josh78. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Welcome in, Josh. Thanks for the follow. I hope you're having a great day. What was I saying? I was talking to myself, talking about how I had such a good day here yesterday. I had like... You thought you followed way back? No, you're good, man. No worries. No worries. I'm great. I was just relaying to myself how I had such a good day on stream yesterday. I had like 13, 14 follows. It was like constant, which was probably the best day of streaming I've had since in the almost 2 months that I've been doing this. Are you having a great day so far? Don't mind me. My throat's dry. Okay. So what was this saying? Oh, I was saying I was going to be starting on the Mass Effect games, which are like some of my favorite games I've ever played. So let me get us going here. Oh, I'm a little dark there. Dude, old 10ish myself. It's really rare that I get a bunch of people in here. So when it does happen, it's a great feeling. Especially for only streaming in such a short amount of time. I always come back to Mass Effect just because of how
Welcome to
how well
Alliance
the story
Military
is and how
Database.
they work
Classified
together.
information requested.
Stuck here. I would have started my stream earlier. I was having some issues getting it to come up on screen, but I figured it out.
Establishing secure connection.
It's not quite full
Secure
screen, but it's
connection
as good as it's going to
confirmed.
get.
Please log in to access your profile.
Oh, I'm always chatting to myself because I do post stuff on on YouTube. So at least then, if people see it, it has that effect that I'm at least trying to talk to somebody.
Profile reconstruction complete.
You know, I started doing streaming kind of out of the blue. I kind of bought my new
Identification
PC
confirmed.
for school, and then I was like, you know, I kind of want to do this just because. And I had tried to do it years ago and never went anywhere. And I decided to give it a go again. So here I am. What am I sitting at with you now? 69 followers in less than 2 months. I'm 100% happy with that. And at this second, I'm like this close to hitting affiliate now already. I think it says I'm at like an average of 2 people out of the 3. So I'm almost there, which I never thought I would ever do to begin with. So I don't know what else I can say, but a thank you to everybody.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Don't mind
Doesn't
my
have one. He was raised on the
little
streets.
congested,
Learned to look out for himself.
talking. I've had a little bit of a
He
cold
saw
for
his
a week
whole
that I've been
unit die
getting
on the
over
cruise.
slowly.
He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Explorers on Mars discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. To follow this mysterious artifact from swirling technologies, enabling travel to the basis for their incredible technology was a force accelerating.
The Arcturus Prime relay's in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
This game has got such
We are connected.
great music.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. is green. The approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Even alert is okay with me. I'm cool with that.
Thrusters?
I got a few
Check.
people that do that here
Navigation?
and there.
Check. Internal emission sync engaged.
I appreciate
systems
it, even
online.
if it's just alert, Josh.
Drift. Just
Even though
under
you finally
1500.
just followed, but I'm just messing.
1500 is good.
But thanks,
Your
thanks for the
captain will be
alert.
pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the
Anybody
way out
that-
of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway
What was I
across
gonna
the
say?
galaxy and hit a
Anybody
target the
that,
size of a pinhead. So
may
that's
be new
incredible.
to
Besides,
this game,
specters are trouble. I don't like having them on board.
Oh,
Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
Monkeys,
the council
thank you
helped
for
fund
stopping
this
in and
project.
saying hi.
They have a right to send someone to keep
Aw,
an
work,
eye on
man.
their investment.
I get it. I know you
Yeah,
said that
that
the
is
other
the
day you were
official
working this
story.
weekend. But thank
Only
you,
an
thanks
idiot
for dropping
believes the
in
official story.
and at least at least giving a hi. I appreciate it. Ooh. I did not think to see if my controller was going to work with this. Guess PC it is, or keyboard and mouse.
They don't send specters
But
on
thank you,
shakedown
thank you,
runs.
monkeys, for
So
dropping
there's
in.
more
I
going
really
on here than the
appreciate it.
captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay,
This is gonna go
Captain.
terrible.
Stealth systems
Doing this
engaged.
Keyboard and mouse. I am
Everything
not a
looks solid.
keyboard and
Good.
mouse person.
Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
Oh, I
He's
hope so
already
too.
here, Lieutenant.
I actually had a really good stream yesterday.
Tell
so
Commander
hopefully
Shepard
that-
to meet
that
me in the
momentum
comm room
can,
for a debriefing.
can keep going today.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to
I
you,
really hope
Joker.
the momentum keeps going, especially being so close to hitting my. This is gonna be really bad. The keyboard and mouse.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Respectively. Okay. Alright, the scroll changes weapons. I put them away.
Told you I just saw him.
Okay, so that brings up my slot wheel.
He's a Spectre. They're always on
Talk to an ally.
And we're getting dragged. Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a
This is gonna be
smooth
bad.
run.
I am not
You
used
heading
to
down
playing
to see
keyboard
the
and
captain?
mouse. This is gonna be really bad.
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out
Mess
here.
with the, see if I can get it controller to work.
You think the Alliance Brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
There goes my cup of coffee.
Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Let's look into this. Why don't you tell me about these stealth systems?
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Obviously, it's a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of
For
being
anybody
left
that's
in
new
the
to these
dark.
types of games, they give you lots of options for choosing what to say. And usually anything on the left side is kind of inquisitive, and anything on the right will push the story.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know
No, in this
it
game, you
masks
can
our
pick
location from scans
good
and
and bad
sensors, cutting-edge
responses,
technology.
which will
The Normandy's the only
uh,
ship with this
merit
prototype drive.
responses from who you're
But
talking
why
to.
are we fully staffed?
And you can
A
get
skeleton
like,
crew would
good
be
and
cheaper,
bad, like,
less chance of security leaks too.
honor
Plus,
in
there's
this game,
Nihilus.
so to
It's pretty
speak.
obvious the shakedown run is just a cover.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board.
Yeah,
Especially a
kind of in the
Turian.
beginning of this game where there's going to be a lot of
We're an Alliance vessel, human
learning
military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the
lots
captain
of
like the
background
rest of us.
information.
Spectres
Especially in the
operate
first game,
outside
we
the
want to
normal
learn all the
chain of
background
command.
information.
And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I haven't decided if I want to play nice or like an asshole in this game.
Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc.
So
Spectres don't...
hold on. There's got to be a way to get my controller to work. Hold on. I don't know if I can do this keyboard and mouse. I'm so bad at it. Maybe not. Oh, I'll worry about it another time. I guess we'll just play keyboard and mouse for today, and we'll see how this goes. Terribly. That's how it's gonna go.
Answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species.
Turians, actually,
Their
my
fleet has
favorite,
more patrols protecting Citadel
species in the
space
game.
than any other. They don't always get on well with us,
It's a little
though.
militaristic.
Some
but
people
I like
find
it.
them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow
forgot to do it
organization with a
in my
mandate
beginning
to
monologue,
preserve and protect
for
galactic
stream, since,
stability.
Protect it at any
Josh came in.
cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres
Forgot to
operate
give a
above
thanks
the
to,
law.
Goth Queen and Artistic Livia for giving a follow to my stream while I was offline. Appreciate it. You've pushed me to almost our 70 goal. We are crushing goals in the last couple days.
Why don't we have any of our own people in
is
there?
Fantastic.
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations,
I would make a
forced
good
to
Spectre,
survive
thank you.
unbeatable
Oh,
odds.
foreshadowing, I
Just
wonder?
like you on a cruise.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's
Feel like your
confusing
own
romantic legends with reality, Commander.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
Thing within a thing.
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an
That makes
agent who
sense, a
got
thing
out of
within a thing.
hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves.
Oh, I already
An agent
listened to that.
goes rogue,
Whoops.
they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
It is Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after
Why
a while.
are we going here
Any
now?
idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there.
Or
there's gotta be something else going
there's a
on.
secret mission going
We've got
on.
a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll be fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission
Don't
isn't
do it.
about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do.
Maybe
Don't
we'll
do
be
anything
sympathetic
stupid to
in
mess it
this
up.
playthrough. A lot of the times I like
Don't
to play
worry,
like
sir.
an asshole.
I'm not gonna
because
screw
it's
this up.
not who I am in real life. So,
The captain's
we're
waiting
gonna try
for
our
me.
best to not
Goodbye,
be,
Commander.
not be an a-hole. I'm not liking this mouse. I'm so sorry if it looks all wonky. I gotta remember controls.
Commander Shepard,
on the
I was
keyboard.
hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I honestly
I've
don't
never
know.
been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
So, in like
But
the
how
game
safe
here,
is it really?
humanity is just like becoming like spacefaring, like really starting to colonize, and these other some of the other species out there are not taken with us the best.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Yes.
This
please.
mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
So, like,
We're
on
making
the-
a covert
the
pickup of
selection
Eden
wheel,
Prime. That's why we needed the
top
stealth
ones
systems
are
operational.
usually one type of answer, the bottom ones are another, and the middle is kind of like a middle of the road.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research
Maybe
team on
I
Eden
was need
Prime
to know, Captain.
unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
We're Protheans.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass
so
relays,
much
the
good
Citadel,
backstory
our
in
ship
this
drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the
just
facilities to
realized
handle something
that
like this. We need to
Josh
bring the
wrote lurk in
beacon
the
back
chat,
to the
and
Citadel for
obviously my
proper
lurk,
study.
Obviously, this goes beyond
response is
mere
not
human
working.
interests, Commander. This
have to
discovery
figure
could
that out
affect
after
every
stream.
species in Council space.
Sorry, Josh.
Why didn't we keep the
But I heard
beacon
you
for
loud and clear.
ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
For what reason?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent.
Anybody's
That's
wondering,
why
I
I
went
put
with the
your
soldier
name
class,
forward as
so
a
I can kinda
candidate for the
use
Spectres.
every weapon.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe
We're starting
the
to get
mission.
into this a little bit. Something's about to go down. Tell me about the
What do you know
Protheans
about the
here.
Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
So the Protheans are like the precursors to like everything in the galaxy. I mean, I'm sure we'll learn about it as we go, but oh, did my game just crash? It did. This game is not liking me. Wow, that's a poo-poo. Sorry about that. Let's get it up and going here. Sorry about that. I feel like this game is going to be a problem. I was having some issues getting it to fit my screen. But oh, it didn't even save.
Welcome to Alliance Military
Well, I guess we're
Database.
starting all over again.
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure
ignore
connection
that.
confirmed.
20 minutes, I guess.
Please log in to access profile reconstruction complete. Please log in to access your profile. Please log in to access profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
I just skip this. We gotta watch this all over again.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but
Well,
no
I
record of his
apologize.
family.
We didn't even get to a
Doesn't
point
have
where it could
one.
save.
He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on Akuz. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars.
Guess we're
Shepard's a
starting over.
survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
So we can see this again then. With this epic music. Civilization of the galaxy.
The Arcturus
We're gonna
Prime
run
relay is
through
in
this beginning
range.
section,
Initiating transmission sequence.
We're just gonna go straight to Nihilus. again.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
Go, ciao.
All stations secure for transit.
That's gonna bug me that didn't save, and now I gotta start this all over.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
Hey, Brian, thank you. I appreciate your alert at work. Ooh, look at that rhyme. You didn't miss much. I got a little bit into this game.
Hitting the relay in
Thanks for the
3,
work. I appreciate it.
2.
I'm just gonna run through this beginning section again. Get us a little bit of action.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good.
And we can see how
Your
badly I
captain will be
do at
pleased.
playing keyboard and mouse. That's for sure.
I hate
100%
that
for
guy.
sure.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead.
Listen here,
so that's
Seth Green.
incredible.
You need
Besides,
to give us
Spectres are
sass.
trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project.
Anyway,
They
I
have
was
a
wondering,
right to
that's the
send
voice of
someone to
Seth
keep an
Green.
eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story.
He was in Buffy the
Only an
Vampire
idiot
Slayer.
believes the official story.
They don't send specters on
He's
shakedown
in
runs.
Family Guy.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay,
You know
Captain.
what I should have done? I should have
Stealth
played as a
systems
female
engaged.
shepherd. I never do
Everything
that.
looks solid.
I actually don't know if I've ever
Find a
done that. I don't
convoy
even
and
know what
link
she
us
even
into the
sounds
network.
like.
I
Oh,
want mission reports relayed
well, if it
back
crashes
to
again,
Alliance
maybe
brass
we'll switch to
before
a
we reach
female
Eden
shepherd.
Prime.
Aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
I heard him. I'm on the
Is it
way.
me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Not what I want to do. I'm just going to run through this.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yes, sir.
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
Look into it.
Good luck, Commander.
Thanks, Presley.
Prime Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
Run through this again.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
Relax,
You're
Jenkins.
You need to calm
Sorry,
down.
Commander, but this waiting's
Fine.
killing me.
Just treat this
Easy
like
for
if
you
I
to say.
don't
You
know.
proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
I'm a little bit of a big
Mr.
deal.
Martin
I
just
appreciate the
raided with
raid.
3 viewers.
Thank you, the Mr. Martin? Mr. Martin? I appreciate it. It's very rare that I actually get rated. And I appreciate you doing it and choosing me. Me to do
Hey, I want to be
Hey.
famous.
it. I do want to be famous.
Kraken Deals, thanks for helping me become famous.
Thank you, Kraken Deals, for helping me to become famous. And you have hit our follow goal here of 70, which I never thought would ever happen in
You're
my
young,
life here.
Corporal. You have a long career ahead of
I
you.
appreciate
Don't do
it.
something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
So we're here playing the first Mass Effect game, just beginning it. And now that I think about it, Mr. Martin, were you playing Mass Effect 2? Not 2 as in 2, like the number, but 2 as in also.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Doctor. You're gonna see me play this terribly. Ooh, because I'm not a keyboard and mouse player, and I am being forced to do this on keyboard and mouse. So this is gonna be
Commander
bad.
Shepard,
Like really
I was
bad.
hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Yes, let's talk, Nihilus.
What about?
I'm interested
Mr.
in this
Martin.
world we're going to. Eden Prime.
Thank you for your raid.
I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers,
That was
Shepard.
on accident.
The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for
For those
this?
who are new here,
I think it's about time
think
we
about it
told
while
the
I'm
commander
talking over
what's
my
really
coughing.
going on.
This mission is
please
far
ignore
more
it.
than a simple
My little bit
shakedown
of
run.
congestion. I've been sick the last week.
Is someone
More
going to
blood
fill me
cell.
in, Captain?
We're making a
I'm
covert
new to streaming
pickup
in the
of
last
Eden
2
Prime.
months. I'll hit 2 months
That's
next
why
week.
we needed the stealth systems
And,
operational.
It's been kind of a
There must be a
whirlwind the
reason
last
you
couple
didn't tell me
days
about this, sir.
Of followers.
This comes
I went
down
from
from the top.
55 followers to 70 in the
Information
last 2
strictly on
days.
a need-to-know
And
basis.
I don't
A
know
research
why,
team
but
on
it's
Eden
been
Prime
fantastic.
unearthed some kind of
but I
beacon
like to
during
play
an excavation.
RPGs, which is obvious.
Prothean.
And a lot of action adventure games, and I will play first-person shooter and other things here and there. We just finished.
I thought the Protheans vanished
Indiana
50,000
Jones
years
and
ago.
the Great Circle last
Their
night.
legacy still remains.
So I decided to switch
the
back
mass
to
relays,
an
the
RPG.
Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on
So here we
Prothean
are.
technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like
But
this,
I've only been doing
it
this
jumped our
not even
technology
2 months.
forward
It'll be
200
2 months
years.
next week.
But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something
on
like this.
the
We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel
6
for
or
proper
7,
study.
something like that.
Obviously, this
And,
goes beyond
I'm
mere human
this
interests,
close
Commander.
to
This
making
discovery could affect
affiliate.
every species in Council
So,
space.
for you guys to be here and to stay here.
And here we
I
go.
will- Oh, here we go.
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
Hey, Mr.
Makes-
Martin,
makes
I
me laugh
hope
every
you're
time I
hungry
hear
for
it. I hope
nothing.
you're hungry for nothing. I'm waiting for someone to follow and get my favorite one, which hasn't come up yet today.
Why didn't we
Thank
keep
you.
the
You
beacon for
finished the
ourselves?
71.
You humans don't have
appreciate
the
it.
best reputation. Some species see
I
you as
guess my next
selfish,
goal will be-
too
will be 80.
unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will
Which
improve relations
I-
with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific
I'm
expertise.
shocked that I'm even at 71.
They know more about the
I
Protheans than
don't
we
even know what to say.
The beacon is
Like,
not the only reason I'm here,
what a-
Shepard.
What a
Nihilus
whirlwind the
wants
last
to see you in
2
action,
days.
Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I
What's
must be
going
doing
on,
something
Captain?
right.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
Thank
Humanity
you if
wants
you're
a
even
larger
just here
role in
lurking.
shaping
I know
interstellar
there's
policy.
a few here lurking.
We want more say with the Citadel Council.
Josh is here lurking.
The Spectres represent the Council's
Monkeys
power
is
and
here
authority.
lurking. Brian,
if they
you're
accept
here
a
working.
human into their
A couple of them are
ranks,
at work.
it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz.
I don't know if I
You
would say
showed a
crushing
remarkable
it.
will to live.
Because I don't even know what I'm
particularly
doing to
useful
even
talent.
to be crushing
That's
it.
why I put your name forward as a candidate
I'm just
for the
I'm just being
Spectres.
me, and I'm here and just enjoying streaming and talking and trying to play games.
Just
So
tell me
this
what
will
I
be the
have to
first
do.
game. Usually I play
need
with
to see your
controller. This will
skills
be
for
the first
myself,
game I'm playing as
Commander.
keyboard and mouse.
Eden
and
Prime
it's
will be
gonna
the
go
first of
terribly.
several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto
Thank
the
you.
ship
I'm
ASAP.
glad you're here.
Nihilus will accompany
and I
you
am
to
having a
observe the
good
mission.
stream. I will definitely give you
Just
a
give the
follow
word,
back,
Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
after
Captain,
stream.
we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
That just
Transmission
scared
from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
me. That really
Bring
just
it up on
scared me.
screen.
Seth Green, don't do that.
Get down!
Just so you know, your follow alerts. This is only the second day I've actually had them up. I've gone almost 2 months without any follow alerts. Didn't even think about it until yesterday morning.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of
So you
nowhere.
guys have
We
been
need.
some of the first ones to see my follow alerts. There's a few that have not come up yet. I'm waiting for them.
Everything cuts
I
out after that.
apologize
No
for,
comm traffic at all.
for the game up here.
Just goes
here
dead.
on the screen.
There's nothing.
Reverse
small
mode
as it is.
38.5.
Was having issues getting it to run into Streamlabs. That's as good as I could get it.
Status report.
So. I
17
don't wanna
minutes
mess with
out,
it
Captain.
anymore.
No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can
I
move
am
quickly
still
without
new to
drawing
all
attention.
this.
It's
Kinda
our best
winging it.
chance to secure the beacon.
Winging it as I go, fixing
Grab your
issues
gear
as
and
I
meet us in the
go,
cargo hold.
making friends.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Let me tell you, I've met many, many people in the last 2 months since I have begun streaming.
Engaging stealth systems.
And it wasn't even those who are here.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Beginning of streaming wasn't even a thing.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors,
Captain? A little background about me.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
But I'm also
approaching drop point 1
at the same time.
Nice.
I had to buy a new computer, so I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go buy a gaming computer."
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
A console from an Xbox player to
we've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
I started watching Twitch.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Got into it, and a couple people here lurking who I kind of became friends with through Discord and other stuff. And might help if I hit the right button.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Guard up.
Okay, right. What was I saying? So I kind of was like watching people stream, and I was like, "Hey, I think I can do this."
What the hell are those?
And what are those?
Yes,
so
worry,
I kind of jumped in and just downloaded. Downloaded an OBS and kind of just went at it and went like hardcore into streaming. And if you go on to like my YouTube, which I think it just came up here in chat, where am I? You can scroll all the way back to my first. How do I open this? Okay. My first stream that I posted. It's like the most basic looking stream. And then within like a couple days, I don't even remember where to go in this. It kind of has evolved over the last 2 months to where we are today. So it's been so long since I played this, so I'm sorry. I don't know where to go. This way? But my stream is ever evolving.
Oh God, what happened
You need
here?
to holster your weapon. That's good to know. Okay. Hopefully I remember that cue. So I used to playing, like I played this on Xbox 360 and then the Legendary on the Xbox One. So switching to from console to PC is going to be a little bit of a learning curve. Let's just say that with the keyboard here. There's a little background about how I got into streaming. Jenkins, no. God. It's terrible. Oh, hey, Wardens, another Mass Effect friend. Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I decided to play Mass Effect from the beginning. I'm gonna do it all 3. So we're right at the beginning. And we're seeing me play this with keyboard and mouse, which I have never done before. So it's gonna go horribly. Because I've always been a controller person. And for some reason my controller is not wanting to connect to this game. Thanks for dropping in and being here. I appreciate it. And I was just going on before, it'll be fine. No, I'm sure it won't. You're gonna see me die tons of times. What was I just saying? That that I'm hoping the momentum from yesterday's stream keeps going today. Because yesterday I think I had like 13, 14 follows. Today I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already since I ended stream yesterday. I mean, I'm crushing follower goals. I think within like 3 days I've gained like 20 something followers. It's not Mass Effect if you don't have challenges. Hey, thanks Brian. Thanks for being here. Yeah, don't not go back to work for like real. Mass Effect. Oh yeah, you can't have Mass Effect without challenges. Generate health. And I love RPGs. I'm poo at them. I'm shit at them. I'm garbage at them. We don't want to adult. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the follow. Listen, I love to follow people back too. So, especially if you're a streamer. So if there's anyone in here who I haven't followed back yet that is a streamer, please let me know, and we'll definitely hit you back with a stream. With a stream. Then hit you back with a follow, and definitely try to pop in. I'd also like to make rounds to my streamer friends. I was doing it last night. And Wardens, you got a little bit of love last night. I gave you the follow. So I try to do that. You know. So please, you're distracting me. What I'm putting my points into here. What was I saying? Oh, I'm garbage at RPGs as well. So, oh, you're welcome. I stopped in on her a couple weeks ago. So I stopped in again last night and saw you were with her, so I gave you that follow. Let's put a little bit into Soldier here, so we can regenerate. Okay. Or actually no. Let's, because I'm garbage at these. Let's just let the game do it for me. All right. All right. Controls. But thank you. I appreciate you for stopping in today.
Maybe we should check.
Look at that. I got 8 viewers in here. I came into stream going, I'm going to be talking to myself today, as I normally do. Because I've had many, many streams of just myself. Talking to myself for hours. And it's been so great the last 2 days having people here.
I'm going to check it out.
And I never thought that it would ever happen in my wildest dreams where I would actually have more than myself. And I've found great communities on Twitch and on Discord that I have gone into, and everybody's been so welcoming. Campfire will do that, yes, you guys have done that. It's a great community that I have found myself into. And it was great last night to hang out with some people and watch Hamilton and get made fun of because I don't like musicals. Tofu went a little bit into me last night that I don't like musicals, but it's cool. It's all fun and games. But I held out and I watched the whole thing. Walu Genie 7 brought you the campfire. I have not met them, him, her, them, that person yet, but I'm gonna make sure to go give them a follow after stream, for sure. Nobody actually brought me into Campfire. I don't even know how I found it. I don't remember. Maybe on Twitter. Maybe that's how I saw it. Good people. I'm gonna definitely have to give them a follow after this, for sure. Hi, Ashley.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Anything? Gunnery Chief
Definitely have to
Ashley
give
Williams
him
of the
a
212.
follow
You the one in
after
charge here,
stream.
sir?
I don't even know how long I'm going to stream today. I've been
Give me a
trying to keep
status
streams
report,
to 2 to
Williams.
3 hours the last week or so because I was sick. But
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
And
We
last week
tried
I
to
had
get off a distress call, but they cut off our
some,
communications.
family
I've been fighting for my
emergencies
life ever
going on,
since.
so I didn't stream all too much.
Where's the rest of your squad?
But
We
I'm
tried
back.
to double
I'm
back to the
streaming
beacon,
again.
but we walked into
Especially,
an ambush. I don't think any of the others.
A little bit more
I think I'm the
background
only
about
one
me
left.
for anybody who's here who's listening. I work in a high school, and I am in grad school to become a teacher. So I'm going into summer now. I still have to work in the summer, but I work a little earlier, so I will be streaming all summer, a lot, hopefully.
This isn't your
But
fault.
as
Williams.
we
You
get,
couldn't
I'm
have done
trying
anything
to build
save
a
it.
community now and into
Yes,
the
sir.
summer, because
We
as I
held our
get
position
into
as long as we could,
the new
until
school
the
year
death
starting,
overwhelmed us.
The
I
Geth haven't
am
been
working
seen
on
outside the
becoming a
Veil in
teacher,
nearly 200
and
years.
it'll
Why
be
are
the
they here
beginning of
now?
my student teaching. And I also have
must
to
have come
work
for the
on top
beacon.
of that. So I'm basically
The dig
basically
site is
going to be
closed,
working
just
2
over that
jobs
rise.
for the price of
It
one.
might still be
or getting
there.
paid for one because one is just like an unpaid thing. My student teaching.
We could use your help, Williams.
So I will
Aye,
be
sir.
working
It's time for
basically Monday to
payback.
Friday for like 18 hours a day in my school. And so I'm only going to be able to stream on the weekends.
What else do you know
But we'll,
about the Geth?
We'll cross that bridge.
Just what I
in
remember from history
the end
class
of
back in
August.
school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms
So
with
my
limited
goal is
AI
to try to build this
programming,
community
created
now.
by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
So then when I do
They were
stream on the
supposed to be a
weekends,
source of cheap
we can have
labor,
a good time
but ended up turning on the
through my
Quarians
exhaustion.
and drove them into
and it'll give me a
exile.
little bit of time to wind down from.
Well, after that, they
the
just
work
kind of
and
disappeared
teaching
behind the
week.
Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class
I'm
back
looking
in
at
school.
this
They're
8 viewers here,
synthetics,
and
non-organic life forms with limited
I
AI
can't believe
programming,
people are actually
created
staying.
by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
I'd
They were supposed to be a
I'm
source
not used
of
to
cheap
it
labor,
at all.
but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
You know, now that I think about it, for those who really, since I've unlocked my 50 followers on
Tell me
Twitch,
everything you know about the
I've
beacon.
been granted the ability
They were doing
to
some digging
grant,
out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony.
VIPs now.
A few weeks ago, they
I don't
unearthed
have
some Prothean
one
ruins
person
and
yet.
the beacon. Suddenly,
There's a
every
couple that I would
scientific
like to give it
expert
to,
in the
but they are
colony was
mods,
interested.
and you can't really
That's
double
when they
dip.
brought us in to secure the site.
But
I don't
for
know
those
much
who
about the
really,
beacon
really,
itself,
really support
but I
me,
heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific
constantly
discovery
here.
of the century.
I'm not going to tell you, but I will give it to you.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Because I really do
I
appreciate.
don't know. They set up
And I got a
camp near
couple
the
people in
beacon.
mind who are
the
not
232
not in
was with
stream
them.
right now.
Maybe
who
their
have
unit fared better than mine.
welcomed me into their streams with open arms, and into their discords. And I think a couple of you have got a
Describe what
VIP
happened leading up to the
Well,
attack.
one of you is here, and
We
you're
were sent
lurking.
out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area.
One of you
Seemed like a
is-
routine
are
patrol
is here.
until the Geth hit us.
Speak English much?
We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the
I appreciate
researchers at the
every
dig
person.
site?
I do.
I don't know.
And
They
just
set
came
up
up
camp
there in
near
chat.
the
If
beacon.
anybody is
The
curious
232
to
was
go
with them.
back
Maybe
and
their
look
unit
at any
fared
of my
better than mine.
streams and my dumbness, you can check out my YouTube. Just a little plug.
Describe what
or you can
happened
look at my
leading up to
shorts.
the
I have
attack.
some dumb shorts.
We were
on
sent out a
YouTube,
couple
too.
of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like
And
a
you can go
routine
back and see what
patrol
other kinds of games
until
I've
the Geth
played
hit us.
as well.
We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Move out.
All right, let's move out, Ash. Now, usually in this game, I don't want to ruin it, but I use Ashley a lot, because she's like a soldier like myself. But I want to try to play differently. So when we get to Caden, I might carry Caden around a lot. Pressing I opens equipment, which allows you to switch between your. I got it. Check the filter tab, switch between item types, select an item from the list of available models, and click the equip button to wield it. Gel button to permanently convert. Okay. So. I'm playing as a soldier, so I'm mostly going to use probably pistols and rifles a lot. So. So how do I equip this? That is my question. This is how we cycle between what we got. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. Don't mind me, not used to playing this on PC. Okay, so I don't have anything for that. No mods for that. First time I ever played this game when I was like 18, when it first came out. I didn't know that, because I was like the first, this was like the real first RPG like I ever played, and I didn't know that you could like mod your equipment, and this game just like straight up wrecked me all the time. Okay, good. I do have a mod for my armor. Smash damage, toxic resistance. Let's go with that for a little bit. So I didn't realize you could like upgrade stuff and add like mods to things, and it just straight up wrecked me. But somehow I got through.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Light armor. Somehow I got through the story though. Okay. That armor's got more shields. Less damage protection. He uses tech. Because he's, no, he doesn't use tech. He uses, not that. Let's see. Whatever it's called. Can't even think of what it's called right now. Ignore me, I'm talking to myself. At least this rifle's got a little bit better of a... I swear there were Geth down here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, nope, I'm not wrong.
Now it's getting on!
Thank you for everyone who is in here lurking. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me rant. Press F for first aid. Well, that makes sense. Okay.
All clear.
Use the Metagel.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here.
Prepare
It
for me
must
to
have
get
been
wrecked a lot
moved.
and not
By who?
remember,
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say.
remember,
Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
controls in this game. Oh, Mr. Martin, I just saw on my phone I wasn't paying attention before that you wanted to collab. I am so sorry if you're still here. I'm still new to this whole Twitch thing. I've never collabed with anyone. If you're here, I would like to in the future on something. Absolutely.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe
I missed
hiding
that.
up in the
I
camp.
was
It's just on the top of
preoccupied
this
with other
ridge, up
stuff.
the ramps.
I'm gonna apologize. Even
Change of
approaching
plans,
container. I
Shepard.
already figured that
There's
out.
a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for
There
you
is a way to
there.
run, but I don't know how to do that. F6 to quick save your game. Definitely, because this game already crashed on me once. For anybody who came in afterwards and I had to restart, and you came in, I think, after I had the restart. And I forgot you can switch, like, equipment and things for your teammates as well. So, you're gonna see me doing that a lot. Damage for the shotgun, pistol. What is this? What is this? Sniper rifle. I don't use sniper rifles too much. Let's see, Ashley uses rifles. He's already got one. But, hold on, let's go back. I like to take care of myself first. Oh, I can go to equipment this way too. But I get there quicker. Okay. So I do have mods for it now. Weapons force. Yep, we want that against synthetics because we have some whatchamacallits here who are synthetics. I'm mainly probably going to use assault rifles. That's what I'm going to focus on, and pistols. So let's give Caden here. Let's give you this upgrade. Okay. I think I'm going to try to use Caden quite a bit with his abilities. And maybe the Turian. He's like my favorite. I always use him. I don't know. There's such many good characters. The two that are with me right now are probably my least favorite.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I'm going to say I'm going to use them and then watch them not. So just pointing it out.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do
Oh,
to
we're in here if
them?
anybody's listening. If you would like, hard throw a grenade. That's good to know. If anybody's listening, YouTube, chat here. Like every social, I've got it. Facebook page if you'd like to give that a follow. If you do that thing, I don't think anybody follows it, so it'd be nice to have one on it. Same thing with TikTok. I call it TikTok. What else do I got? Oh, Twitter. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, that's cool too. I post a lot there. I don't have a Discord yet. I'm thinking maybe today after stream, I'm gonna maybe set that up, give that a go, see how it goes.
Take cover.
Where am I taking cover from? Oh, I was in fire. So that's the what's going on with that stuff. I appreciate it.
That door.
I'm still new.
Closed.
I'm still new to everything. I explained yesterday I am a bad millennial when it comes to stuff. Tally. I just saw Corey. I don't remember Tally. That's the Corey's name. So I'm always behind on things. As a 35-year-old, I'm not good at it. I work through it. I try to tell people, I'm like, listen, I didn't even know how to do online banking until, oh God. How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. What do I don't know how to do it. Use movement WADS to advance the central core. So, do I set to do this? What am I doing? I'm getting in here. Oh, okay, it's like Frogger. Wow, I look stupid. I really hope you're all just lurking and nobody was actually just watching me look dumb.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, you're
Don't
safe.
worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Tell me about the
What
attack
else can
here.
you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet.
I remember here.
We just sat
I
there.
think you have an
too
option to
afraid
kill this nuts
move,
guy
until you came
if you
along.
play like an a-hole.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy.
And I am,
He was here
for
before
anybody
the
who
attack.
missed me
That's impossible.
in the beginning,
Nihilus was with
I'm
us in the
trying
Normandy
to
before
play
the
good
attack.
as
He could have
not
been
an
here.
a-hole.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a
You never
bit
know.
unsettled.
It might happen.
We haven't
I
seen
might-
your
I might
Turian.
decide
We've been
to be
hiding
one.
in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type
I'm
of
looking at
data
myself
module
here.
from a galaxy-wide communications
get
network.
up
Remarkably
here,
well preserved. It
a
could be
light.
the greatest scientific
Maybe that'll be
discovery
once I
of
hit
our
affiliate.
lifetime.
Maybe that'll
Miraculous
be
new
like my first,
technologies, groundbreaking medical advances.
You know,
Who
I have
knows
to
what
set up the
secrets are locked
donations thing
inside?
and all that still.
We have unearthed
Millennial, I'm
the
behind
heart
on
of
everything.
evil.
Maybe that'll be the first
Awaken
thing
the beast.
that I'm gonna work towards, is
Unleash
getting like
the
Halo light,
darkness.
because I know I'm really
Manuel,
dark.
please. This isn't the
And
time.
that might be the.
Can you tell
might be
me anything
the
about the
first thing
beacon?
that
It's
I'm
some
gonna
type
try to
of data
upgrade here.
module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the
It's because
greatest
I had to-
scientific
I'm
discovery of our
charged because I have
lifetime.
to, kinda
Miraculous
cover my
new
window that's
technologies,
behind me here.
groundbreaking
It brings
medical
in too much
advances.
light.
Who knows what secrets are locked
Because it's
inside?
daytime here.
We have unearthed
brings
the
in too
heart
much
of
light
evil.
and it whites me out on
Awaken
camera.
the beast. Unleashed the
Either
darkness.
I'm too dark or I look like a
Manuel,
ghost,
please.
like a
This
like
isn't the
a
time.
Force ghost from like Star Wars.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
Also, if you're new here,
Miraculous new
which a lot of you are,
technologies,
most of you
groundbreaking
are, all
medical
of you are.
advances. Who knows what
Um,
secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed
I
the
like to
heart
snack
of evil.
on
Awaken
stream.
the beast.
So
Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel,
right now, my
please.
snack
This
is,
isn't the time.
cheddar cheese rice cakes. They're actually pretty good.
What's wrong with your assistant?
He's nuts.
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the
Also, if you're new to
destruction
this
rushing
game,
towards us? To
as we get past
understand
this,
there is
like,
no
first
escape,
area,
no
there's a lot
hope?
of exploration.
No.
And you kind of choose
I
what
am
order you
not
want to
mad.
do things.
I'm
So,
the only sane one left.
maybe as a chat, we
I
can,
gave him an extra dose of his meds after
pick
the
where we
attack.
want to go first. No, I don't want to shut up.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
There's the
stop it.
one I was talking about.
Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in. Yes? Is there something you need?
The wrong key.
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you. You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Okay. That was good. I held off on the urge to knock him out. Usually when I've already said it, when I play these types of games, I like to play as the type of person I'm not in real life. Like if anybody's played RDR2, which I'm sure most people have at this point, I had like absolutely zero honor, or have a really low honor. We do have a playthrough going on in my stream. It's been a while since we played it. We'll get back to it, but I have really low honor.
This isn't your mission,
I play
Sarah.
like a jerk.
What are you doing here?
You looked at me wrong. Blam. You're dead.
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Overkill power to shoot rapidly. Ooh. Oh, okay. So spacebar to bring up the quick slots, which I figured out before. Oh, but I can move them up here. Maybe this is why I won't let my controller work, because this is designed for PC. Because like on the Xbox version, right here in the center is a wheel for all this. So I guess I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to play it keyboard and mouse, which is cool. I'm cool with that. So far, so good.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Is it a ship, though? Yes and no. It's a ship of sorts. I was gonna say, if it's way too loud, please let me know. Which I think it was, because it's a loud game. Oh god. Oh, I heal. Who is shooting? What are we shooting? Oh. Us. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't, like, destroying your ear holes. I think I fixed it. If it's too loud and anybody notices, please tell me. Another one of these. Okay. After I figured out that first one, pretty good. Because they're different than the console version, too. Like, how to do that.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Oop, I should pay attention.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look
I remember
at it.
when
I think it landed over near the
this game
spaceport.
first came out.
Tell them about the noise, Cole.
I
That
thought
awful
that
noise.
like the
It was
graphics
emitting
on this were
some
so
kind of
good.
signal as it descended.
I mean, I still
It
think they're
sounded like the
pretty good
shriek of the
to this
damned,
day.
Only it was coming from inside your own head.
For
It was probably
what,
trying to block
16,
communication.
17 years later?
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have
Tell me
something
what's
to
going
tell
on,
me,
bud.
Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
Yeah.
We're not
You're
hurting
breaking the law.
anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the package.
Breaking the law, breaking the
Might be
law.
something we could use. I found a
Judas
pistol.
Priest, if anybody was wondering.
Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I can't pick that?
This should help. Let's move out.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We got this. Ooh, no we don't. My god, I got like 3 seconds. Oh, fail. Okay. Insufficient Omnigel. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, let's mess with some stuff here. Definitely a better pistol. Do we have any mods for it? Nope. Okay. More damage. Medium armor human. That's the one we took off before. Okay. So let's check out Caden here. Give him this. You're gonna see me doing this a lot, FYI, if anybody wonders. You can have that. You can have that. Biotic. That's the word I was looking for earlier. His biotic abilities. Ooh, shoot. Went too far. I actually do like the way this is set up better than on console. It's a little bit easier to navigate. Okay. I'm set. Let's give us a save. Oh, that's how you zoom in. Good to know. Didn't know that. Right click is to zoom in. Good to know. Okay. Now up we go. Pretty sure there's a guy hiding.
Commander, it's Nihilus. Engaging target.
Engaging what target? I just was in the fire.
Over behind those crates.
Sorry.
Wait, don't.
Still got a little
shoot.
phlegm.
I'm one of you. I'm human.
Who are you?
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Wasn't a
You're
guess?
saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
When I first played this game, I
Your
thought
friend
Saren was
seemed to
such a
relax.
badass
He let his guard down.
villain, especially toward the end
Saren
when he
killed
starts to like.
Shot him
I don't want to
right in the
ruin it
back.
for anybody. He has like some physical
I'm
changes.
just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone.
Mothership. I don't want to ruin it either.
If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived?
I think there's such good
Why didn't anyone else try
in
to
this
hide
game
behind the crates?
character designs, like
They
on the enemies,
never had a chance.
and the main characters, all the aliens.
I was
they're
already
all
behind
designed
the crates when the
so
attack
well
started.
in this game.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Slacker.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming
I've heard
over the
rumors.
platform.
If anybody is
Thousands of
listening,
them.
wants to respond.
They must have been inside that mothership.
Am I
They shot
remembering
anything
this correctly
moved.
that I
It was a
saw rumors
massacre.
recently that they were
there
making
anything
another
else you
Mass
can tell me
Effect
about the
game?
beacon?
Like a sequel
They
to
brought it here this
Andromeda?
morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
I thought I
Hard to
saw that
believe
recently.
was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Maybe that's why I had this on my mind.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon
outta
before
here.
it's too late.
Slacker.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Up arrow. Oh, okay. That's how you do that. I usually let them kind of move on their own. Oh god. Get off the wall. Where else am I being shot from? I hear it. I don't like that I gotta reach all the way over to get the, God. Am I gonna get wrecked? Yep. Here we go. I'm dead. Keyboard and mouse death. Number 1. Play smart here. Oh god. That's not smart. Let's not run down there this time. Why is this not doing any damage? Biotic throw. I gotta get used to the PC controls. Uncrouch, press left, control again. Yes, I figured that out.
Area secured.
I'm so used to controller controls that this is a learning curve, that's for sure. Go.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Move on.
Hostile
Oh, that's right, we gotta disarm these.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry!
Okay,
We need
we
to
have
find
5
them all
minutes.
and shut them down.
There's one. Oh, I forgot how bad the mini map in the corner was in this game. I still don't know how any of you people play games on keyboard and mouse. I find this so difficult. Nothing like a challenge, though, as Warden's pointed out before. Where are they? Did I just waste this? I wasted it. Ugh. It's alright. Oh, maybe not. Oh, God. Alright. Expect to see a lot of that in this game, especially with the keyboard.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, let's try this again. Don't die. Don't die. Of course he puts up a shield.
I've lost shield.
Oh, God. This is so bad. Let's go, let's heal. Oh, Caden's down. I forgot how to use grenade already. Maybe if I leveled myself up here, that give me a little bit of help. Oh, God, Ashley's down now. Did I do that? Did I take her down? Now that we have... Oh, God. No time left. What are we down? 2.5 minutes to disable these? There's one over there. I'm getting shot at again. Okay. Yeah, there should be one here. I love the music in this game. Get your heart rate up. Alright, they're up. Let's go. Recall them to me. Ah, here's the other one. Alright, this game gives you plenty of time to do this, which is good. Because I was playing like garbage there. Mind if I save? I'm so bad at hitting the right buttons. Good at hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. Where am I? Me. Okay. I do like F6 to save though. Okay, I see enemies. Where are you? Where's that husk? Saw it. Where is it? Okay. So let's go walk around here for a minute. I do need better armor. I gotta find better armor. I'm one of those people that likes to organically come across items. Oh, damn it. Got him. Goth Queen, you're still King of the Hill? You're gonna win King of the Hill. I have very minimal points there for Danny, you know, knocking you off a bunch of times. So it's all yours. I bow to you. Thank you for coming in and saying hi though. Whoops. So bad at this. Oh, got on second go. No, that's the main thing. We're gonna cook some items before we go over there. If there's anything over here, I don't remember. I just walk over here for no reason? Oh god, nope. Okay. It's all good and fun. There's some people who challenge me, especially Trash Lord. His dirty little paws. Listen, I get it. It's all good and fun. I'll probably come into Soothsayer's stream after I'm done for a little bit. So if you're there, I'll see you there. Maybe I'll bring these guys in with me. Give him a little bit of a raid. But it's gonna be a while. But I know he does
Normandy,
super long streams, so I'm sure he'll still be there when I'm
Actual
done.
working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
I'll drop in on you later when you're on then. I'll come in and say hi.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
When I first watched that, when I was like a kid, teenager, I had no idea what was going on. So, for anybody who's seeing this for the first time, I feel you. It all makes sense. Way later in this game.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy. A
Good
human
old
Alliance vessel.
Marina
It
Sirtis,
was under the command
her
of
voice.
Captain Anderson.
If nobody
They
doesn't,
managed
if
to
nobody
save
knows
the
who that
colony.
is, she was on
One of the humans
Star
may
Trek:
have
The
used
Next
it.
Generation. Destiny 2 or Dead by Daylight. I've watched you play Dead by Daylight. That's the first I've ever seen it before. Destiny 2 I played way back when it first came out, so that I've seen. But yeah, I'll definitely drop in, at least for a little bit. I always try to make rounds to people. Drop in, say hi, stay for a little.
Doctor Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Here you go, anybody. If you're
You had us
if you're paying
worried there,
attention, there's an open invitation
you
to Goth Queen's stream later. If I wasn't a terrible millennial and had things set up, I would give you a shout out, but I don't. So I will give you a verbal one.
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
I gotta work on that today too.
About
after I'm
15
done streaming.
hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Yeah, you jerk. I had to push you out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. Don't blame yourself.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine.
See ya.
But I
Yeah, you
detected
go
some
mess with
unusual
Cowboy.
brain
He's fun to mess with.
Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Also, here's another one I can give a shout out to is Gothic Cowboy. He's a fun streamer too. He likes to play a lot of games with his community. I think obviously he's streaming right now. He was one of the first people when I started streaming to come into my stream and help support me.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw.
He's definitely good people.
Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain
And he's
Anderson.
on a lot.
How's
He
our
plays
exo
a
holding
lot
up?
of community games
Well,
with
the
his
readings
people.
look normal. I'd say the command is going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain.
The voice of Anderson
I'll be in the
is
mess if you need me.
still talking about voices. I can't think of his name.
Sounds
but
like
he
that
was
beacon hit you
in
pretty hard, Commander. Are
he
you
was
sure
in
you're okay?
the movies Pitch Black and Chronicles of Riddick, and he was the Arbiter in the Halo games.
I don't like soldiers dying
What is
under
his
my
name?
command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use
She
a
is
soldier
now.
like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Well, we don't have anything to hide
I didn't
from them.
do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council
We
can
don't
see
owe
that.
them any
I'll stand behind you and your report.
any
Shepard.
reasons to hide anything.
You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here.
If anybody's new to
Sarah,
this,
that other
there's like a
Turian.
council of
Saren's a
species
Spectre,
which kind of
one of
like
the
is in
best,
charge
a
of
living legend.
the
If
galaxy,
he's working with the Geth,
or all the
it means he's gone rogue.
species that are within
A
this
rogue
part of the
Spectre's
galaxy,
trouble.
I guess.
Saren's dangerous.
Galaxy, universe.
And he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has
And you can
allied
either
himself
like
with the
piss
Geth.
them off or tell them to
don't know
piss
how,
off,
I
and
don't know why.
there's so many different
I
ways
only
you can
know it had something to do with that
go
beacon.
about this game,
You were
and
there
it
just
has
before that beacon
impacts
self-destructed.
on things.
Did you see anything?
2 games from now.
Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind
I think
of vision.
after we get to the Citadel,
A vision. A vision.
I'm
of
just gonna
what?
stop for a minute, use the bathroom,
I saw
and grab something to drink because I ran out of coffee
Yeah,
in my cup a while ago.
slaughtering people.
I've been talking a lot,
Butchering.
coughing a lot. My throat's a little
We
scratchy.
need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
But then it'll only be a couple minutes, and I'll be back,
We
and we
don't know
can
what
continue
information was stored in
on
that
our
beacon.
game here.
Lost Prothean technology.
We've taken like
blueprints for some
well
ancient
over an
weapon of
hour
mass
just to get through the
destruction,
first
whatever
area.
it was.
So this is going to be, I think, a very,
Saren took
very slow
But I know
playthrough of
Saren.
this game,
I know his reputation.
especially being
politics.
on a
He
keyboard
believes
for me.
humans are a blight on the galaxy.
As you can see, I've
This
died
attack
twice
was an act of war.
in the beginning.
He has the secrets from
And
the
it,
beacon.
it's purely I died
He has an
twice
army of Geth at his
because
command,
of
and he won't stop
being on
until he's
keyboard,
wiped
100%.
humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take
And
him
if
down.
I feel like playing with keyboard
not
is
that
too rough, I might have to
He's
lower
a
the
Spectre.
difficulty from normal
He can
down.
go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council.
Because I'm
on
here
our
mostly,
side.
I've stated it in my my channel that I'm here for
We
the stories, the
prove
game
Saren's gone
stories.
rogue,
I
and
just
the
love a
Council
good
will
story.
revoke his Spectre status.
And this is a great
I'll
story.
contact the ambassador.
And we don't need to see
and
me
see
die
if
in
he can get us
10,000
an audience
times.
with the Council.
We want to watch
He'll
the
want to
story
see
and
us as
listen
soon
to
as we
the
reach the
story.
Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Bring us in, Joker. Bring us in. What are you in here? Okay.
Hey, Commander.
What's up, Ash?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He will be
Jenkins was a
missed.
valuable part of this crew.
Part
got a
of
little
me
too
feels
cocky there,
guilty
kid.
over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive,
Star
I might
Wars
not be
reference?
here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Yes,
Thanks,
yes,
Commander.
you do.
I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough.
Also,
there.
if anybody's new to like BioWare games, you
okay?
can
I've seen friends
create
die
love
before.
interests,
Comes with being
and
a Marine.
Ashley here can be one of
To
yours.
see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Glad
I
to
think
have you
you're
here.
gonna fit in here just fine.
And I'm the kind of
Williams.
person that
Thanks, Commander.
tries to go after every person that I possibly can for
Yes, Commander.
romantic interest,
Is there something
if it's
you
there.
need?
How did you end up serving on an alliance
So like I
ship?
played
I enlisted right out of med school.
Witcher 3 multiple times, and
Earth always seemed
that
boring
game, if you try to do it,
Too safe. Too
it
secure.
if anybody's
I
played
figured
it,
the colonies
you know,
were teeming with exotic
it,
adventure. I wanted
creates
to
a sticky
travel the
situation
stars,
later.
tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive
not sticky in a
souls.
in the
Turns out
gutter kind of
military
way.
life
Is not what I
isn't
mean.
Quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics
Let me tell you, this is
now
like really
use
hard
the
for me to
L3
not
implants.
skip all the talking,
With the old L2
because I've seen this many times. But
Sometimes there
for
are
those
complications.
who haven't,
What kind of
and would like to learn, some of the
Severe
background
mental
and lore of
disabilities,
people.
insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Thanks,
Goodbye,
Doc.
Commander.
Well, so I want to talk to everybody because you can see you get experience, and we want that.
Okay, Commander.
We want to level up because with me playing keyboard and mouse, we are surely going to need to level up as much as possible.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
All right, I'm a-going. All right. So the running around with keyboard and mouse so far in this game is not too bad for me. I think it's going to be mainly the combat is going to be
I'm glad you're okay.
be the difficult part for me.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
All right, we're going. We're going to tell him to go into port. Hello, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just
I
about
mean,
to bring
Seth.
us into the Citadel.
I mean,
See that
Chris.
Taxpayer money at work.
Oh, what was his name in Buffy? I can't even think of what his character's name was in Buffy. Oh, he was also Scott Evil too, in Austin Powers. Ooh, that gives me an idea for a alert. I don't have any Austin Powers alerts. Yeah, baby.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
I just love the visuals in this game. How
Clearance granted. You may begin your approach.
made this world so expansive and it just draws you in. I am so surprised too that there has never been like a movie or like a TV show attempted to be made, but on the same side or the same thing. I'm kind of glad there isn't, because sometimes when they do that stuff, they do it terribly. Like
This is an
Assassin's
outrage.
Creed, for
The
instance,
council would step in
when
if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
they made the movie, and it was awful.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Here's the council.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson,
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
They're gonna try.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level.
He
I'll make
always,
sure
every
you
time
have
I've played
clearance
this, just
to get in.
annoys me. And I'm sure that's he's supposed to
And that's why I hate politicians.
move your choices, what you want to do, to you know, make good or bad decisions, whatever you want to do in the game. Oh, damn it. We were there. We were there. Hold on, I'm gonna find the Joe. Oh. Okay. Said I was gonna pee. So that's let me just do a hard save. Okay, I'm gonna pee, then we'll be right back. Alright, I promise. I'm gonna pee, grab a little coffee, or soda, or water, or something. Grab some snacks, grab your own drinks. Do what you gotta do, but I'll be back. All right, I hope everybody took a little break there. Let's get us ready to go here. Now I look a little brighter, which is good. I was looking a little dark there. A little better. Okay. So.
Hello there, human.
Hello.
Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
The consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
I'm looking at myself.
Suffice it to
here.
say, she has compromised
I'm
my
looking a little
authority
brighter,
as a
which is good. Definitely do need to get for up here, a light.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
But you know,
She is
getting
across the
everything set
bridge
up here
from
and everything I've done.
Her
I
offices
spent
are easy enough
quite
to
a
spot.
chunk of money.
Good day, human.
It's not a easy thing to start for anybody who's thinking about streaming in the future. It's not cheap to
Pleased
begin.
greeting.
100%
Human,
not
it is
cheap.
always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Did my game just crash? Yep. It's alright. Maybe it didn't. What just happened? No, it just kicked me to my desktop screen, that's all. Okay.
Why do you explain what you're about
I'm
to
alright
say?
with that.
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response,
Didn't I
Din.
put subtitles on?
You don't truly believe that. And if you do,
Now that I think about it.
I am very sorry for you.
And double check that.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Thought I could talk to him.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
Well, that's right. I was going to check subtitles.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Yeah, why are you such a big dick?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Bolus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day,
I don't really feel like
Earth
learning about
Clan.
him. He annoyed me. Okay, that door's locked.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Something just happened with my game. Now my game just crashed. Alright. So it crashed again. It's alright. I wonder why it's doing that. It's alright. We're good. No worries. No problem. I don't know where we saved at, but at least we don't have to start all the way from the beginning. Oh, we're just up here in the office. That's alright. We don't need to talk to those. Oh, yeah, we do. We want the experience points.
Hello there, Thanks to you, human. Good day. Strained greeting, human.
You seem distracted.
Alarmed response.
We'll just run through this.
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day. Woo!
Pleased greeting. I am Ambassador K.
Tell me more about
Genuine enthusiasm.
Tell me more about your
Genuine enthusiasm.
Tell me about the...
We want the experience points.
Proudly.
I'd like to know more about the...
Our government tends to be very stable. Modest. Chastising rebuke. Remorseful response.
Thank you.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Earth Clan, you are...
Chastising. Your ambassador.
In this shared, I'm sure our history... However, since we're not physically adept,
Oops.
I'd like to know
I'm
more.
sure our history and culture... You are naive.
Dismissive.
Really? How long? Detail.
Alright, goodbye, gentlemen.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
We'll save this time. Okay, do
Good
this
day,
again.
Commander. The human ambassador is up. Yes, I receive reports on... If you have more questions... Oh, Avina is the first... My name is Safiri. The embassies are the
I should be
hub.
going.
Have a pleasant day.
See what's up here. I remember this place was like kind of annoying to find things, but I want to pick up quests, so we do want to go around,
I landed a job here.
and we do want to
This
pick up
place is fantastic.
experience points as we just did.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It is good to meet you as well. That just sounded like I was from Transylvania. It's over here.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there
CSEC is like
something you
the
needed, Commander?
military, or military
I get the feeling
police
you're
force
not too
here.
fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust.
I hit the wrong
you
one.
If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet,
What do you
that's
know
their-
about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sorry. That's a little unnaive.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job.
Yeah, right. You expect
There
us
are
to
over
believe-
200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I
Can be
agree,
argued all day long.
but they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
No.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make... Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Thank you for the background information. It's good to know. Okay, we made that one. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of a shared plight. Few hundred of us, few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Ada cluster. Only one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. I just picked up a mission, I'm pretty sure. We're not that far yet. Who are you?
This place seems strange. There's no more.
Don't believe the rumors.
What am I stuck on?
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
Helps.
You never went to see her, did
Helps
you,
with
Rex?
things.
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Excuse me, my eye is itching.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure.
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
I would. I would love to know about
What's going
points of
on around
interest
here?
nearby.
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shayera's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Sha'ira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her
Entertains.
services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier. So long,
Thank you
Commander.
for the info.
Have a pleasant day.
Move it. Move it, Caden. Out of the way. Commander coming through. Did we go in here? That's the way down. Did we go in here? Yeah, okay. Alright, we've gotten so far in this game.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this
So are you a person or a program?
I am a full... I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium...
Give me the tour.
You are... On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower. Goodbye, and...
Hold on. No. Oh, subtitles. That's what we wanted. Gameplay. How did these get turned off? I swear I turned them off. Oh, because we restarted.
Thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit
I was
to
like,
the
I
Citadel.
swear I turned subtitles on in the beginning. All right, we're just gonna go this way first. Work our way around. It's like a giant circle. Oval. But like there's like two areas. So just do some investigating around. That's what we're gonna do. Also, when I'm off stream today, I was just looking at this here with the black box kind of around the stream there. Let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, so we want to go this way. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Okay. What's this over here? Where does this go? To the wards. We don't want to go there yet. Hold on. We want to just do everything up here. You know, I hate, like, being like, ooh, piece of candy, because if you watched the last game we played, I kind of was, like, all over the place sometimes.
Look at that bug thing.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Alright. I feel like, though, in this game, like, the running is really slow. I know it does get fixed in the second one. We're gonna fast travel around, too, to places.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard.
I am the one
The
called
tale of how
Shepard.
you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
Are you now? Who are you?
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, EarthClan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise.
So you're an
I also
information
offer
broker?
premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is this legal?
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law.
Does it
Even
now?
so, many of my clients
sure
would
you
prefer
just
their transactions
somehow figured out how to
remain
skirt around
undisclosed.
everything.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to
Or
me.
you can extort them.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
Pray tell.
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Thank you
Commander.
for the experience.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and... This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Oh.
Please take time to examine.
Tell me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Why nothing I can buy. Okay. So, let's see what's up here. Nothing of interest at the minute. And I say at the minute for a reason. Okay. Moving on around. Oops. You can see why I was talking about how this is kind of confusing.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Where does this go? Oh, this is Chiara's. Okay. We want to go there in a second. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything over here. I don't think I did. But in these types of games, it is never a bad thing to make sure. Nope, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna go to the consort now.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our
Because I'm not.
clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
I have to have an appointment.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Yeah. What do you
Each
attend to?
acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
Uh-huh.
My specialty
It's a
is
whorehouse.
touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Busy place.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort?
It's difficult to explain.
Whore.
She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the
Like I said,
time,
a
our
whore.
clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
She
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Okay.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
Ooh.
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak
She
with him.
wants to see me.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Why?
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okie dokie.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Oh, really? All right. Hello, consort.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you
Yes, please do
That
tell.
depends on your needs. I offer advice to some,
comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
What would that be?
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be.
So
We
he
had a
fell in love with
falling
you?
out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
We'll see.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Command. Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind... Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have
That's
many
it?
clients waiting to see me.
That's all you wanted? You wanted to use me for your own personal gain? Jerk.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
Yeah, like 3 to 4 months while.
I'm a little nervous. An hour here is better than a year on leave.
Okay, so let's go back across here. I think this is where where we started out. I think we went in our big circle. So we're gonna take one of the little ships, go explore another part of the Citadel. I think we'll head down to CSEC if we can. I don't know if we can yet. I don't remember. Oh, probably because we haven't... Oh wait, that's rewards access. Damn it. Oh. I got a phone call. I'll be right back. Hold your horses. Take a little break. Hello? Yes. Good. Yeah, a little bit. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call there. Didn't mean to interrupt us, but that's life. It happens. Oops. I went to grab my controller thinking I was playing with it. Okay, let's check out the wards. We were over here before. I don't know if I can go down here yet. But yeah. Nope. Okay. So we probably have to talk to the council before we can do anything, if I remember. So that's what I think we're going to do. We'll just take the quick travel. We want to go to Citadel Tower, I think. Yep.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus is like my
have to climb a lot of stairs to
favorite
reach the council. I think that's
spoiler
supposed to be
team
symbolic
member.
of their
You get him as a team member. All right. Who's that? Just a guy. I thought it was Counselor Udina. Just somebody else. Rear Admiral Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander? No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Let's eavesdrop. Or not.
Commander?
Captain?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Wasn't me.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon.
Tell me on the counter.
Then you tried to cover it up.
Wasn't me.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect?
I think we're just gonna get through this part of the game here with the council and whatnot, and probably think I'm gonna call it a day.
Saren despises humanity.
We'll pick it
That's
up
why he attacked Eden
tomorrow
Prime.
night.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Jerks.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
Yeah, he doesn't like us.
Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
Yes. Let's go
I
talk
have
to
a
him.
contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some
I'll
business.
take care of it.
Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's den. It's a
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand.
Sounds like lots of
and
things
settle
are going on
unstable
today.
regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when
At
we
least
run into
here.
trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing, and he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
Yep.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
Oh, well, that makes
Guess
sense.
it would have looked bad if he got fired.
That makes sense.
A lot of backroom deals
politics.
were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born.
So
the council's
there's
always looking for exceptional individuals.
lots and lots of
people who can get the job done.
foreshadowing going on here. I wonder what we're going to become.
They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation.
So Nihilus was
With him
supposed to
gone,
recommend me
things
to
are
be
still
a
up in the
Spectre,
air.
and then he was killed by Saren.
What's their command structure like?
There is no
So let's
command
not blow
structure.
this.
Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about
Kinda
them
are.
is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open
So
war.
like secret
The entire
agent
galaxy
man.
respects and
Kind of
fears
what they are.
If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another
Take 'em
Spectre.
down. I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
Thanks, Captain. All right, now I know I had said we were gonna quit after we talked to the council, but let's hit about 3 hours for a stream today. So, maybe we'll do about 10 more minutes ish on the game. Then we'll be close to 3 hours.
That guy's up to some.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking.
What's wrong with that?
Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Yeah.
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I'll lend you some.
I can
I'll
help
lend
you
you a
out.
hand.
I don't
I'm
even
not-
know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. Activate it each time. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm supposed to scan the keepers.
No, I have. Commander.
There's one over here. I know we passed a bunch down in the Citadel. There's a little bit of experience, a little bit of money every time we do it, too. We didn't go over here before. Sorry, my game's being dumb. Just want to save real quick in case it kicks us out. I really don't want to do all that again. That would not be fun.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on the...
Okay, let's check our journal here. Okay, that's not here. This is our main mission, but these are some ones we've picked up on the side. Cora's Den. Talk to the general. I think that's where the general and Harkin both are, if I'm not mistaken. me in. Good old elevator music.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we
I
just
like in this
chase
game
leads
too
while this smug
that
Tory runs around with
every
his
time we get in an
guns.
elevator, they like discuss stuff that's going on, but it's like has to do with everything you've done in the game. It's really well thought out. Here's a keeper. All right, we want to go.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move free.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Let me try talking
If
to
you'd
it.
like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
Exactly.
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Come on, game.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans.
Okay.
They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
We're trying
The
to do
truth
this
of
good.
the
Try
Enkindlers
not to
must
be a
be
dick.
made known. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent.
What if I purchase the evangelical?
Finances are only a partial limitation. However, this one also does not possess the
150 credits?
This one will...
There we go.
I see the Hanar is left.
Happy to help.
Here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
All right. We solved that pretty good. No issues. Now, is there a fast travel thing? Yes. Or is this... No, here goes down to the hordes. Which is where we want to go. Down we go.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the Universe Bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
We're going to give us a save. And then, I think from here, I think we're going to call it a day. We're at almost 3 hours. It's been a great stream again. The momentum from yesterday still going today a little bit. Thank you, Josh, finally for the follow. And thank you, Monkey and Brian for dropping in for a little bit while you guys were at work. Thanks, Mr. Martin, for the raid and the follow. Kraken, thanks for the follow. And Goth Queen, thanks for dropping in. And Wardens and Mr. Borny and Josh, you guys have been all here the whole time for the most part. Thank you. I appreciate it. Every little bit that everyone gives helps me to reach that affiliate goal that I am almost at. And every day I get closer. I mean, I'm so close. Yesterday was just a huge push with my follows, and today with the follows. I mean, I know I said at the beginning of stream at some point that I went from like 54 followers like 2 days ago to today sitting at 71. Like, that's a huge jump. That's like more than half of the followers I had in like the first month of streaming. So, I'm so glad that you're all here. So, with that, I'm gonna end stream. We're not gonna raid anybody, I don't think. How many of us are there? Well, there's a couple of us. Maybe we will. I know you guys are kind of all lurking, but that's all right. So hang on. I'm gonna put us into my end screen here, and I'm gonna send us on our way. Let's so we rated Mr. Borny already. And there's nobody playing this game. Maybe we'll let's drop in on Mills. She came in yesterday. She's doing Enshrouded. She's got 300 people watching her right now for her drops. Let's go in and say hi, because I'm going to wind up going there anyway. So. I was going to, but I think we're good.